Hi everyone, Dr. Steph with the Minnesota Regenerative Institute, and today I'm here with Lissa.
Hello.
Lissa, tell us a little bit about what it was that brought you into our office.
Yeah, I actually heard you guys on the radio, and I had been having increasing pain, especially at night, really struggling to sleep well. I couldn't sleep on my sides, and we're newer to the area and heard the commercial, and I thought, well, you know, it's time somebody maybe take a look at this. So I came in to have somebody take a look at my back.
Right on. And in that time, obviously, we've had several conversations, and in our time together, you had brought up, that you struggle with long COVID symptoms.
Yes. I had long COVID for 4 years, so I was an early wonder getting that because I worked at a trauma center, so I was a healthcare worker. Didn't know what it was, but once I was sent down to Mayo, found out that I had something called long COVID, and in 2020 that was not well known. A lot of, there were 8 symptoms, where now there's over 240 symptoms of long COVID. And you guys had mentioned a little bit about doing something with long COVID down the line. So as I've been working on my back, we've had a lot of conversation about that.
Back to your symptoms, what are some symptoms of long COVID that you've struggled the most with, and what activities has it affected?
Well, unfortunately for me and for the millions of other people that are also struggling with long COVID, I was falling asleep in my office, and that is unheard of in the sense that I'm a type A, hardcore, 10-hour a day. We have 8 kids. I was really used to running at 110%. And in falling asleep in my office, not able to concentrate. I had big projects that I used to do multitasking of, like we all do, and couldn't get through a day and just felt very odd. And because I'm a stage 4 breast cancer survivor, we actually thought that I had a brain tumor. Both my oncologist and myself, I called him and I said, pretty sure I have a brain tumor, something bad's happening. But no, it was long COVID. And so the fatigue, and you end up sleeping and sitting and not able to eat really well. Your body changes in ways that you never understood before. Something called coat hanger pain, which I learned about, where you get this significant pain across the back of your back between your shoulders because you're breathing incorrectly. There's blood values that can change, but not always. You don't sleep well, so your life just really feels out of control, completely out of control, and it is. I had to stop. I gave out my licenses. I am no longer a practicing speech therapist. I sit at home a lot and don't do any of my activities, none of my running, training. I had to reduce everything in my life.
And with that information, we had recommended nutritional IVs, long COVID being one of the insurance supported reasons for nutritional IVs. And you've done a few with us so far. Obviously, we still have some more to go, but with what we've done so far, what changes have you noticed?
Yeah, it's been very interesting. There is no cure treatment, that they have validated yet for long COVID, but nutritional IVs and support for nutrition and hydration has been something since the very beginning, since they figured out that this is a thing. And so I've been watching that through the last couple of years, and when you mentioned that, and now seeing it is supported by insurance, I was very interested in starting that. And so we did a couple, and for me, because I love research and I have been in healthcare for so long, I'm a part of a couple of research studies, and so I have a tracker that I wear every day, and it gives me a rating on how my body is functioning, and it ranges from 1 to 5. I've had 2 5s in 3 years, which is really bad, and many 1s, and I usually run about a 3. And so after the first couple IVs, I noticed that I was trending higher, which was miraculous. I can track all kinds of things, heart rate variability. I get a score every morning, and my morning score, I had multiple days. I think I came in and told you guys, I've had 3 days of a 4. Like, that's unheard of for my body to be functioning that way. And it wasn't just that my body was telling me by numbers and factual data that it was better, but I have slowly been able to do more things, which for me is a blessing and a curse, because I do more and then I crash and end up in bed for a couple days, but it's just that feeling better. It almost feels like a deflated balloon that is slowly starting to reinflate.
Which we are excited to see how you feel as we near the end of your treatment progress.
Yeah.
Treatment plan
Yes.
for those IVs.
Absolutely. I'm very excited and very, one, thankful that I found you guys, and two, just really excited to communicate that to other people as well, because there's a lot of people suffering with issues like mine.
Well, and so on that note, if you were to bump into a friend or a family member, a colleague who, describes symptoms similar to yours with long COVID, what advice would you have for them?
I think there's two big things we've all been told. We have to pace, we have to be careful. There's something called spoons. If you look it up, you can see that we have to modify our behavior significantly. And two, to take a look to see if you can qualify for the nutritional IVs, because it is one of the few things that I have seen for myself to start making some progress forward, which is very important. I have a lot of life I still want to live, and having this option has been amazing.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
We'll take it from Lissa. If you are suffering from symptoms of fatigue, dehydration, malnutrition, or long COVID symptoms, give us a call at the Minnesota Regenerative Institute today to see if you are a candidate for nutritional IVs.